Welcome to the Explainer. Okay, let's talk about AI assistants. Forget about those expensive subscriptions and definitely forget about worrying where your data is going. Today, we're going to build your very own AI assistant that runs, get this, entirely on your own machine. We're talking serious power, and it's completely free.
So let's really break this down. It's kind of like a tale of two AIs, right? On one side, you've got the usual cloud AI. Yeah, it can be pricey, and you're pretty much always sending your private data to someone else's servers. But on the other side, you have a local AI, and that's what we're building today. It's completely free to run, and here's the kicker. Your data is 100% private. It never, ever leaves your computer.
So you're probably wondering, how do we actually pull this off? Well, it all comes down to two awesome pieces of free software. First up, we've got openclaw. The best way to think about this is like the AI's hands. It's what lets it actually interact with your computer. You know, click stuff, type stuff. And then there's Alama. This is the brain. It's this fantastic tool that lets you download and run some seriously powerful AI models right there on your own hardware.
All right, so here's the game plan for today. First, we're going to explore what this amazing assistant can actually do for you. Then we'll dive into the simple two-part installation. After that, we'll do a super quick configuration, and then the grand finale. We'll show you how to control your computer from literally anywhere.
Okay, let's dive into section 1. And honestly, this is the really fun part. What is even possible once you have this AI coworker up and running?
I mean, just look at the power you'll have. Seriously, just imagine telling your AI, hey, clear my inbox, or manage my calendar for this week, or even check on flight prices to New York. And here's the best part. You can do all of this from a simple chat app. Whether you use Slack, WhatsApp, or Telegram, it doesn't matter where you are in the world.
All right, section 2. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty, the installation. It's actually a really straightforward process. It basically just boils down to getting two main components onto your machine.
Okay, so the whole process really just has two core steps. First, we're going to get openclaw installed. That's the agent that listens to your commands. Then right after, we'll install Alama, which is the engine that's going to run our local AI model.
All right, time to get our hands dirty. Go ahead and open up your computer's terminal. You know, that command line thing. Once you've got it open, just type in this exact command, npm install-g openclaw at latest. Hit enter, and what this does is it uses the Node package manager to install the openclaw agent globally, which just means it'll be accessible from anywhere on your system. Easy peasy. Okay, step 1 done. Next up, we need the brain. This is super simple. Just open your web browser, head over to alama.com, and grab the download for your operating system. Doesn't matter if you're on Mac, Windows, or Linux, they've got you covered.
Now, once you have Alama, you've got a choice to make because it supports a ton of different AI models. For this setup, though, we really recommend GP2SS20B. Why? Because it just hits that perfect sweet spot. It's got great performance, but it doesn't need a crazy supercomputer to run. So, with Alama installed, grabbing that model is a piece of cake. You can pop back into your terminal and type this simple command, Alama pull GP2SS20B. Or, if you prefer, you can just open up the Alama application itself and download the model right through its user interface. Your call.
All right, section 3. You've made it. With everything installed, we are totally on the home stretch. All that's left now is a quick, one-time configuration, and then we get to launch the system and bring our new AI assistant to life.
Yep, just two quick final steps. We're going to connect the brain to the hands, and then we'll finally see this whole system in action.
Okay, first things first, we need to give our AI a better memory. So open up the Alama application, find the settings, and look for something called context length. We're going to change that value to 64,000. Now, all this really does is it expands how much of your conversation the AI can remember at once, which, trust me, makes it way more effective.
And here we go, the final step. Head back to your terminal one last time and type Alama launch openclaw. This little command tells Alama to fire up the AI model and hook it up with the openclaw agent. And just like that, your personal AI coworker is officially live and ready for work.
Okay, section 4. This is the moment we've been waiting for, the payoff. Let's see what all this work was for, because this is that wow moment where you realize you can control your computer from anywhere with just a simple chat message.
So just picture this. You're out and about, maybe grabbing a coffee. You pull out your phone, open up Slack, and you send a message to your very own bot. We've called ours Praise AI here. And you just ask it something simple like, list files in my folder.
And then, just a moment later,
This is what pops up in your chat. A list of the actual files sitting in that folder back on your computer at home or in the office. It's incredible, right? Your local AI read your command, ran it on your machine, and beamed the result right back to your phone. It's just that simple and that powerful.
And we have to circle back to the most important point in all of this. Throughout that entire exchange, from you typing the message to getting the file list back, 100% of your data, your commands, your files, it all stayed on your machine. Nothing was ever sent to some random third-party server. It's all yours.
So what's the big takeaway here? Well, you now have a free, completely private, and seriously powerful AI coworker basically at your beck and call. So the only real question left is, what's the very first thing you're going to automate?